See it, you don't see it, you don't hear it, you don't hear it, you don't feel it, you don't feel it, 'cause you're above it all, the sign of the giant, out of sight, out of mind, the blind leading the You don't feel me, 'cause I'm above you all. The sign of the giant, out of sight, out of mind, the blind leading the the sign of the giant, out of sight, out of mind, the blind leading the blind, the sign of the giant, out of sight, out of mind, the blind leading the
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back with your Thursday night. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here on the big time. And I am joined along with El Uno Supremo, the big man himself, Mr. Z, in the house. And we're here to talk about everything independent wrestling for this weekend and this week. Busy times. We are working on getting all that video footage up from CCW and Ugly Dojo's Jackrabbit Brewery. Been a busy week. Hardly sit down and get time to go through all that, cut it up, make it look good, and fix up a couple of things from those shows. But we will get that video footage out. We talked a lot about it on Sunday, and it's looking to be a lot of fun. Looking to be that we're gonna have some great stuff to put out for you all to watch, in case you weren't there. Mr. Z, how you feeling tonight?
I'm good, but hopefully you were there. That's we could say that, right? Is hopefully you were there. You got to experience both great shows. But yeah, you want to relive the matches? Yeah, we'll have them up as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, we'll get those videos up. We'll go over them and let you watch them. We should have those up on the channel soon. This weekend, not a lot of action I see. I know the one big one we're going to talk about, but not a whole lot of other wrestling action that I am looking at. I know Action Coast Wrestling has a big event going on Saturday night. So if you're looking for some wrestling there, that's one. But the other big one is going to be the return in 2025 of Puppet Wars. Puppet Wars coming back in 2025 at the Can I get one that says something? There we go. At the Almanac Brewery in Alameda, California. That is at 60 or 651B West Tower Avenue in Alameda, California. At the Almanac Brewery, Puppet Wars returns. That's going to be a stacked house. It's going to be a stacked show from top to bottom. Mighty Myra, we're going to get to see her in action again. That should be a good time. The bad boy Boyce LeGrand in action against Dave Reckoning, Eddie Savaro, and Midas Creed. They are going to take off in a four-way dance. That should be a lot of fun. Some new names, some old faces. We're going to get to mix it up and see how it all plays out there. Of course, the Stoner Brothers are going to be in action against Crease Fighting Collective. That is going to be a fun time. Anton Voorhees against everybody's favorite cutie pie, Guapo Lupe. Yes, we're going to see Guapo alive again. This is going to be the first time for me seeing Anton Voorhees. I know Mr. Z seen him in the past, but it's going to be a lot of fun. The Honor Society, Drake Frost and Sir Samurai in action against a mystery tag team. So we'll have to see who the Honor Society is going to face. Also on the card, Matt Carlos, Christina Von Erie, and the Flying Lion Marcus Lewis going to go in a three-way dance. Should be lots of fun. Should be a good time. And the breaking news of it all, for all those people who really wanted to know, unfortunately, there will be no side piece. There will be no biscuits and gravy. There will be no mashed potatoes and collard greens or whatever your side dish is. Because the side piece, Truex, is on vacation.
So to all you SPW fans, I'm sorry guys, no yellow boots. So I mean, it is what it is. It's no side piece. I mean, you still need to ask him what he's a side piece.
But you know what? That's okay because you won't have Truex as side piece. But I'm going to give you the very special Mr. Z, the side piece, as he gets served up to the Stoner Brothers. A pound of flesh for a pound of debt.
I don't know if they're in the room, but I know they're looking forward to it.
Oh, it's finally time that it's caught up. Time is ticks and time waits for no man, and every man has a date that he has to answer for what he does. And now you have reached the pinnacle of that first stop. There's one more name that you still own a pound of flesh to, but one day, very soon, we are so close to him. We're just waiting for somebody to make a phone call.
You say one day, and there's two people that I owe it
Well,
to, but one specifically, and he's been too close for comfort lately.
Well, one being J.R. Kratos. I mean, he's actually replied and said yes. I mean, that's just a date waiting for the future. Titus Alexander, yes, that one's probably very close to, probably closer than most. But yeah, it'll all come with time. It'll all come with time.
Well, no, anytime Titus is brought up in conversation when we're near ugly, I worry.
I like how he I like how he grins and giggles when we talk about it. Like he's just like, yeah, okay, one day.
one day. But yeah, no.
And you won't know about it. I have a feeling it'll just be a day you're there. And by the way, you'll show up at a matinee mayhem show and he'll just be in town and he'll walk out from the curtain and you'll be like,
yeah. And that very awesome, small, beautiful venue will get a show.
Oh yeah.
And folks, you'll miss it because it's too early, or I could make no excuses. No excuses. That's to kick off your Saturday morning. Let's go, folks.
That'd be fun to do it at. Do it right there. Right in front of all those fans, right in front of all the boys. That would be a good place to do it if we ever can get it there. But then there's J.R. Kratos, which you he's already answered you. He's already told you just bear crap in the woods, and so you already know your date with Destiny's there too, and he's dancing around. And then we're going to be in Vegas in April, which is just a little over a month away. And who knows who we're going to run into there at WrestleCon. Big news. WrestleCon, West Coast is going to be at WrestleCon in Vegas. So that's going to be awesome. Matt Cardona is going to be there. So maybe we'll have to catch up with the man who initiated this process and get him caught up on all the names that have signed up. Maybe we should say, hey, who do you think should be next, Matt? Who can you help us get to be the next member of the Choppy Hall of Fame? Let's make it world famous.
He said that he does it so people will never do it again. Obviously, he never met El Uno Supremo.
No, he failed here. So let's see if he can correct his failure. Ladies and gentlemen, it's fun times ahead. Lots of great stuff. But Puppet Wars is going to be a fun time this Saturday, March 1st, excuse me, over in Alameda. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope everybody's ready to party down. You need to be there. It's going to be fun, and you're going to see the big band and the Stoner Brothers are finally going to get their date, going to sign their names into the Choppy Choppy Hall of Fame.
I was just wondering, like, I know we remember the names, but it's one of those things. It's like, do we need to keep a list? Because eventually this will all go on a shirt one day.
Well, number 1, we had Matt Cardona. Number 2 would have been Chima of SPW. Number 3 would have been A.J. Kirsch at Lodi Comic Con. Number 4 would have been Chupi El Chupacabra. Number 5 would have been now Jack Cartwheel. The Cartwheel Kid, Jack Cartwheel at an SPW show. WWE ID Jack Cartwheel is in the WWE, or it's in the Choppy Choppy Hall of Fame. So we do have a Choppy Choppy Hall of Fame member that's WWE connected. Number 6 so far has been Big Ugly JD Bishop. Number 7, even though we never really put it out on the air, would have been Lucha Santa.
Yeah, no,
there's
Lucha
video
Santa.
footage somewhere. It just never really got put together the way we wanted it to.
Right.
So I don't know if it's there, but you know. And then I guess at Stockton Con, I started my own Choppy Choppy World Tour, except in reverse. It's I chop people. I don't know how. I didn't even mean to.
No, at least it didn't sound like a gunshot, like as big, Big Ugly. Like that was.
Well,
that was a good one.
the scary part, right? We got to show the Stoner Brothers where it started, how we got here, and when they hear and see what Big Ugly did to you, I can only assume that they are going to have to take the bar to another level. So, and we know when J.R. Kratos, and J.R. Kratos, is going to take it to another level. And if Titus Alexander does it, he has to do it better than Dad. I mean, that's just how boys are, right? So
yeah, you gotta one up your pops.
And then maybe one day we need to add the other elements in there. Maybe we need to let the final chapter. I mean, he might, we might have to set it up special, but maybe the final chapter needs to take its chop at you.
Yeah, and the thing is too, and what cracks me up, it's just knowing my luck, it'll be Titus Alexander fresh from Noah, so we already know how that goes over there. I do from watching, so that'll be my luck.
I can't wait, and unfortunately you won't be there, but I'm going. I've changed plans. I'm going down early Thursday. I'm going to get in town early Thursday to see what shows I can catch. Hopefully I can get into one of these wrestling shows at 3, I believe it is, or after that, where Minoru Suzuki is. Maybe I can get some connections. Maybe I can get somebody to help me out to find out where we can get a hold of.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, and by the way, he's going to be there too, as last I heard.
Yes, I know.
I heard, and if I follow up correctly. So yes, he needs to. He needs to. I'm waiting for somebody else to chop you and then go, hold on, we got somebody else. I'm waiting for the day that people are like, hey, we need to get you here and make this date happen. I'm waiting for other people to be like, hey.
Chop the big man. It's good. It's good content. It seems like people like those videos. Which beyond.
It's enjoyable. It's in fun. It's all in good taste. It's something to do. But yeah, I'm hoping to get to Vegas and find Minoru Suzuki and hopefully get some connections. And anybody else going to be in Vegas? I'd love to know who's going to be in Vegas just so we can make some connections. Maybe get get to know some of these people. Be able to network at some of these shows. So we can help other shows. There's so many great companies coming into Vegas for the weekend. It is just stacked. Even starting on Wednesday, I mean, we've talked about it, but WrestleMania weekend down there is just going to be a stacked time. You don't even have to go to WrestleMania to see some great wrestling action. And I'm just hoping we can connect with one or two of these companies, even if they're not based in California. I love to help get other companies over to, of course, Dragon's Gate's going to be there Thursday. It'll start off at 11 a.m. with Defy Wrestling, Kenta, Rock and Roll Express, already big names starting off. Oasis Pro 9th. I've got to be there at 11 a.m. I don't know if I'll make it by 11 a.m. I'm going to leave early, but I don't know if I'll make it that early. Pandemonium Pro Wrestling is going to have Tommy Billington, Mustafa Ali, Shelton Benjamin, Warlow, Allen Angels, Fuego del Sol, Brooke Havoc, Wicked. A couple names even here in California that are branded that we just haven't had a chance to come across. Stardom starting at 12 p.m. West Coast Pro Wrestling starting at 3 p.m. Ooh,
Yes.
West Coast Pro Wrestling starting at 3 p.m. They're talking about Timothy Thatcher, Dragon Kid, Starboy Charlie going to be in action, and one match they have announced here. MAO Mao MAO, the MAO or Mao.
I think it's Mao.
Okay, he's going to be taking on somebody we've seen a couple of times. Jaw Jewel.
Ooh.
West Coast Pro Wrestling in Vegas.
Nice.
Winter Circle Pro Wrestling. TNA Wrestling is going to be in action. Lena's Diva thing. Prestige Pro Wrestling. That's the one at 7 p.m. Maybe you will make it into town. No, you won't make it into town. You're not going to get there until Friday afternoon, right?
I believe so. No, early Friday morning.
Early Friday morning. Okay. So Thursday night, I need to get to Prestige Pro Wrestling. This is the one I need to get connected to because this is where Minoru Suzuki is going to be taking on Adam Priest, and Michael Oko and El Fantasma are going to take on one another.
Yeah, I've seen. Oh, and have you seen the recent pictures of Eddie Kingston? I mean, he does look like a man like I don't even want to get chopped by it.
Somebody know that phone number. That's another number. Maybe we can find Eddie Kingston. But Prestige Pro Wrestling is going to be working with West Coast Pro Wrestling. They're going to both be in it's going to be West Coast Pro Wrestling right after West Coast Pro Wrestling ends. It goes into Prestige Wrestling. So that's a lot of great, but I really want to get there for Prestige. I'd love to get to know somebody there. That'd be a lot of fun. Of course, the sad part is if I go to Prestige Pro Wrestling, I can't go to the Man Lucha X Destiny World Wrestling, where Gringo Loco, Azir, and Jack Cartwheel are going to tag up. Trent Severn going to be there. The Barbarian Warlord, Santana Jackson, some other great names. Lots of fun. So that's a hard one. Of course, then also at 8 p.m. on Thursday night, Game Changer Wrestling, George Barnett's Bloodsport 13. Tom Lawler and Timothy Thatcher on the card.
Mm-hmm. Some bad dudes.
And then 11 o'clock at night, Fighting Evolution Pro Wrestling, 11 o'clock in Vegas. Ziggy Dice as Elijah Burke, Marty Skull versus Kenny K.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Francis in the house. Let's just be like, you can't dive over a top rope. At 11:59, Progress Wrestling Chapter 179 goes down.
Yeah.
Luke Jacobs against Michael Oko and Nina Samuels versus Riho. Riho going to be in action in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Riho.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a hell of a time. I mean, lots of independence. I mean, folks, why not make the trip just for that? I mean, just to make it a weekend of independent wrestling and enjoy it.
Stardom on Friday at noon. DDT Pro Wrestling
No.
at 3 p.m. at the Palms Resort Casino Hotel. Timothy Thatcher going to be in action.
Maybe you'll go.
Santana Jackson. Ooh, here we go. WrestleCore, Fear and WrestleCore in Las Vegas. 3 p.m. Jody Threat, El Fantasmo, Drexel, Funny Bone, which if you don't know Funny Bone, go check out Ugly's videos. Ugly has some video work with Funny Bone.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff there. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai in action.
Quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick. Funny Bone is the one that Max Caster was making fun of, saying that he can't chop. And Funny Bone was like, yeah, no.
Hey, Funny Bone, you want to chop this man?
He probably would. He probably would.
Maybe we need to reach out for Ugly for that one. Like, hey, let's put in a call. Let Funny Bone know we're going to be in Vegas. Let's get the Funny Bone chop.
Yeah. Oh, well, then too, what's it? Earlier today, Choopy tagged me in something, and he was like, I've known your ass for a long time. And it was a very old photo. I think it was like my second show I went to and seen him at.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a long time to know somebody.
Where's Choopy going to be? Is Choopy going to be in Vegas? Choopy, you better be in Vegas. I hope Choopy's in Vegas. Choopy might be adoring this somewhere. I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, come with me. That'd be awesome.
You
Let us know, Choop.
You never know.
We'll have to talk to Choop. We're going to see him again real soon. Real soon. We're going to see Choop again. We're going to see him twice. No, 3 times. We're going to see Chupacabra 3 times this month alone.
Yes.
We know, and rumors been circulating, that he should. Sounds like he's scheduled. Possibly. I don't know if I'm putting out too much information, but maybe Chupacabra, El Chupacabra, the Mexican winner of our buddy Chupi, is going to be returning to SPW.
Yeah, he's already posted that, and I was
Yeah.
asking him too. I was like, "When's the last time you were hunting goats in an SPW ring?"
So Chupi going to be there. Not only that, we can talk about Ugly Dojo Matinee Mayhem on the 22nd of March, which we know is coming up. Not only that, we're going to see him right after that. We're going to ride right with him. I don't know. Maybe after that, we should sit down and have lunch with him before we get to the Realm of Warriors Championship Wrestling. Yes, the realm is open. The Warriors are coming. Realm of Warriors Championship Wrestling returns on March 22nd. Sadly, a lot more people I'd love to see there won't be able to make it because, like, everybody's having a show. Next Level Pro, Oasis, everybody, East Bay Pro. I think everybody's having shows on the 22nd. It's going to be a busy, busy day. Here's the show. Go ahead.
But I'm gonna say that's the beautiful thing. It's like that many shows in one day. I mean, there is a lot of places out there to go see anybody and everybody, depending on how close you are to that where it's gonna happen.
If we can get one show on Friday, 7 p.m., Game Changer Wrestling, Joey Janela, Spring Break 9, Joey Janela versus Sabu. And then the Wagner family, Dr. Wagner Jr., El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr., and Galeno Del Mal are going to team up as the Wagner family to take on Los Desperados, the team of Azir, Gringo Loco, and Jack Cartwheel. That may be the show to go to on Friday night. Screw SmackDown. Sorry. Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling back in action. Future Stars of Wrestling. Lots of stuff there. Saturday. Let's see. Stand and Deliver starts at 11 a.m. on Saturday at the T-Mobile Arena. So there's that for fun if you want to watch that. I think 2 p.m. at the Pearl Theater in Palms Casino Resort. You're looking at TJPW versus DDT versus GCW. That's a loaded card.
Yeah, I know. I got that. I was like, man, it's a wrestling fan's paradise. WrestleMania weekend. We'll just keep it at that because
it's going to be a fun time in the town when this all goes down. You should want to be there for sure. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Don't be crazy. Be there. What else can I say?
That's it. That's all it is, folks. Just take the drive down there. That's all it's going to cost you in gas. That's all it is. Sleep in your car.
Wow. Just sleep in your car. It's no big deal. Just do it. Do it.
Or have a van like yours, put an air mattress in the back of it. You're fine. You're good to go.
There you go. There you go.
Wow. I'm just like, dang, that's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff.
Yep. No, it's gonna be a busy time down there. It's gonna be a busy time across the weekend, across all areas of the business. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yes. Oh yeah, I know. Everyone's gonna have fun, and that's the beautiful thing. You go, you have fun, take the family. It's dang sure cheaper than that Mania ticket, that's for sure. But you're gonna be close and the action literally right in your lap.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna have lots of action, lots of stuff going on. It's gonna be a fun time. So we'll have to see. But yes, this weekend it's going to be Puppet Wars. It's going to be a fun time. Come on out to that one. Floor seats for Stand and Deliver still available at $1,300 a piece.
Oof. I'm wondering why it's so expensive, and that's what I don't understand. But
the upper area is at $700 still.
Oh, Ooh, ow, no, yikes.
Yeah, it's something for sure.
That is crazy. Yeah, no, I'm it's all right. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it in my room. It's all good.
Yes. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Like I said, all that stuff going down. I mean, it's all a great time. Everyone's gonna have fun. I mean, no matter where you go during this, we're not telling you not to go to Mania. I mean, go ahead and enjoy the
No, if you're
shows.
gonna go have fun, have a good old time because it's definitely gonna be a good show too. No doubt about it. We're looking at everything from every direction. That's just gonna be fun, exciting, and wonderful.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, you never know from out here who we'll see in Vegas. We never know who we'll see. I mean,
No.
obviously you mentioned one name, and that's cool. And I'd like to see more of the others on some of these cards too.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a loaded show. It's gonna be a lot of fun. WrestleMania is gonna be great. WrestleMania weekend down there, and we know there's WrestleCon, and then there's the WWE Wrestling Experience. So lots of stuff to do all week down there in
My
Las
goal,
Vegas.
my goal, and this is just my own goal, is to take Mrs. Z to the WWE experience and get her to do an entrance. Just one. Just one so I could have it. You know. That's my goal.
But things stacking up big time here. Um, Ugly Dojo's Matinee Mayhem show getting ready to go down here real soon,
Mhm.
and they're already calling out matches. We're still over 22 days out because it doesn't go down until March 22nd. But I mean, the card is
Right.
stacked. I mean,
Already. Already.
we
I
already
was looking at
opened
that
with
too.
Scoot Robertson taking on Andrew Cass. That's just the first match that got announced, which is awesome. Then we got the El Chupacabra taking on Who Rules? Yes, Jules Raphael thinks he rules.
Yes.
Will he rule when he gets in the ring with El Chupacabra? Will he be able to rule over Chupi? Is another
Yeah.
story coming.
Yeah.
Um,
And then
yeah,
Carlo Leone and Bishop Dorian. I mean, that was another one that came out, and I was like, oh. That's all I can say.
yeah, that's gonna be a great match right there. And of course, Nick and the Nick Night Train taking on Bobby Callahan. It'll be the Night Train, the party goer of the all night nightclubs coming out of the Whiskey Go Go. It'll be the VIP himself taking on the Metal Mechanic. This is gonna be a rock star party like you never seen. So we'll see who
Hmm.
bangs your head, Metal Head.
Yeah.
And of course, announced today, Alexander.
Hmm.
Travis Alexander taking on Eric Dennis.
Yes. That was the one I seen today too, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be a really good one too. I'm
So
just
that
I'm
is going
ecstatic.
to be a solid time, a solid fun match.
Hmm.
Great stuff all around. Can't wait to see that go down again. Um,
Oh yeah.
the only thing I can say is I think we need a rematch from the Jackrabbit Brewery. That same one. All right. Hopefully we didn't break up too bad. I'm waiting to see if everything comes back up here in a minute. Um, you may have to refresh. The whole app crashed. Lots of fun. Let's see if we're back. Here, give it a second.
Yeah.
Waiting to see if we're going to be back on air or what's going on. Okay, it seems to be stuck on that. What am I on? Let's see here. That might be it. Let's see if it catches up here and gets us back on the air.
Yeah.
Any moment now, we'll see. Anywho, yep, nope. Stuff happens. We're trying to get back. We'll see what happens here any moment. Maybe.
Hmm.
Oh, there we are. We're back live, it looks like. Hi, everybody. If you see us, let us know you see us and hear us so we can make sure we're back on air the proper way. The system crashed, the app crashed that we used.
Yeah.
Everything looks like it crashed for a moment, so I'm looking like everything's back to normal. But yeah, no, I don't even know what we're talking about now.
I forgot. Crashed, so I forgot.
Anyways, Puppet Wars is going down this Sunday. No, Saturday. Why am I getting all my dates screwed up? Anyways, Puppet Wars going down on Saturday. Make sure you're there for that.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about Ugly Dojo show on the 22nd. It's going to be a stack card for sure. Bunch of stuff is no longer working.
That's not good.
So, anywho, that is, I guess that's it. We crashed, we burned, we came back, we bounced back. We got to see what's going on with the system, why everything is messed up. I will get back to you. But anyway, join us this Saturday at Puppet Wars in Alameda. And other than that, I don't know how much else to say.
I got nothing. We crashed, so it's like, okay, momentum killer, but it's all good.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. So we'll get out of here. We will be ready to see you all on Saturday at Puppet Wars Alameda. Puppet Wars comes back 2025. We will see you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen.
See you, folks.